Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. All right. We're going to. Woo! All right. Thank you, Jennifer. And thank you, Pastor Smith, for those kind and warm introductions. Weren't they great? Thank you all for being here. My name is Andre Dickens. And with your help, I will become the 61st mayor of the city of Atlanta. I know that we're gathering at a time when people across our city are living in fear. As mayor, I will work to make Atlanta safe for every citizen in every corner of this city. Our city needs to get smarter on public safety by tackling the root causes of crime and generational poverty. That is at the heart of this crime spike. We need a smarter, more balanced approach to improving public safety and fighting inequality so all Atlantans will feel safe and secure. Getting rid of guns and gangs while building trust and cooperation between the good people of our city and the law enforcement community. It's ironic that today's forecast has called for rain and clouds are gathered above us. As the next mayor, I will remove the cloud of corruption that has hung over City Hall for far too long. Because corruption is a crime, and you cannot lead a great city and be an example to its citizens and to its children if you are corrupt. It just doesn't work that way. Now I know a little something about tough streets. I was born and raised in the working class community in Southwest Atlanta to an amazing mother, Sylvia Dickens. Mom is here today. My mom was a union worker for the phone company. She raised my sister and I in Adamsville, and she sent us to Atlanta public schools. In fact, I'm one of the only candidates in this race that attended Atlanta public schools. Adamsville is a neighborhood where you only have a 4% chance of going from poverty to prosperity. I took the MARTA bus 40 minutes to and from Benjamin Mays High School every day. I did my homework on the bus and became the first in my family to go to college. I went to Georgia Tech and graduated and became an engineer. I went on to earn a master's degree from Georgia State. See, I'm an engineer. I'm a dad and a deacon. My faith is huge to me. I grew up going to Sunday school and church, and that's continued to this day. So in 2013, I ran for city council with a message of integrity and restoring the public trust. I took on a long-time serving incumbent who had his own ethical problems. See, corruption is a crime that steals from the public trust and that steals from our faith in today and our prosperity tomorrow. People said I didn't have a chance running citywide, but I put my faith in Atlanta because I knew that she wanted more. And we won. And we were elected, and then I was reelected 4 years later. Atlanta is growing. People are moving here daily. We know how to attract business headquarters, and we know how to attract offices to Atlanta. But we don't have balanced growth in this city, across this city. Since 2010, Atlanta has consistently been listed as the city with the highest income immobility and highest income inequality in the nation. Black unemployment grew to 5 times the unemployment of whites during this past decade. And when I meet with business executives, each week I tell them that it's not as important to me how many buildings you build in Atlanta. I want to know how many Atlantans are working in your buildings. I'm the Chief Development Officer for TechBridge. I co-created a free training program that teaches technology skills to Atlantans to take people from poverty to prosperity and overcome multi-generational poverty. Let me tell you about one of my students. Her name is Lyric, and she went to Washington High School. When I started this program, I put it on Facebook, and Lyric contacted me and said, "Mr. Andre, I had to step away from college. Things ain't looking too good. I'm working at Walmart. Can I join your program?" "Absolutely," I said. She joined my program, and after 4 months, she was able to get an interview with NCR, with Georgia Power, and with Graphic Packaging all on the same day. Then she took a job for $45,000 at NCR, and I told her, "Tell everybody your story at graduation." She started crying. She said, "The couch at my sister's house was my bed. That couch was my study table. That couch was my dinner table. I did everything for the last 5 years on that couch. I'm looking forward to getting an apartment where I don't have to sleep on my sister's couch anymore." Lyric didn't need a handout. She just needed a hand to get along. She now earns $60,000 per year and was able to finish Georgia State at night. People like Lyric are the future of the city of Atlanta. She's who I'm fighting for. There are hundreds of stories like that from the technology career program that I created at TechBridge. Let me tell you something. No one else running for mayor has the kind of experience and results that I have in transforming hundreds of Atlantans' lives. When you create more pathways to prosperity, you're making the city better and safer for everyone. So I will be the jobs mayor. I will put people to work in Atlanta. We will train them. We will prepare them. We will employ them, and we will thrive in Atlanta. I'm an engineer, which means I'm a problem solver. I'm a fixer. I want to be your next mayor so that you can see this city run well. And not just run well for a few, but run well for everyone. I created the Atlanta Department of Transportation just over a year ago, and I will use my experience to make bold new investments in transportation and infrastructure. We will invest to improve the safety and quality of our roads, our sidewalks, our bike lanes, our street lights, the Beltline, and MARTA. Because quality transportation isn't just about getting you where you're going today, it's about getting you where you want to go in life. I'm a bridge builder. We will invest in development on the south side of town. For far too long, the southern part of our city has laid barren. Few grocery stores, few medical facilities, few street lights, too much litter, and simply underinvested. We will develop without displacing. We can't afford to become the next San Francisco. We have too many people experiencing homelessness, too many people getting pushed out of their homes. I will work with everyone from developers to landlords to nonprofits to the Atlanta Housing Authority to build or preserve 20,000 units of affordable housing in the first 8 years. I want to serve this city to make sure that Atlanta grows as a prosperous city and an equitable city. But we can't have that until we have a safe city. Now, I'm the father of a 16-year-old daughter. Her name is Bailey. I'm so proud of her. She's the future. Bailey is who I'm fighting for. I want Bailey and her friends to grow up in a safe city. I want this for your children and your loved ones too. Senseless shootings, carjackings, all threatening the sanctity and well-being of people all over the city, disrupting our daily lives and creating fear and danger. This last year has been one of the most challenging years in American history. COVID has ravaged the country, and Atlanta did not escape death, destruction, and isolation of its people. So let me be clear. Right now, we are in a crime wave. As mayor, I'll make sure that this is just a crime spike and not the new normal, because people are afraid, from Cascade to Inman Park, from Lakewood Heights to Buckhead. And the first job of the mayor is to make sure that people feel safe. Let me tell you about my Safe Streets Atlanta plan. The S is for surge, to surge the police force by 250 officers in the first year and by 400 more in the second year. Invest in training officers in conflict resolution. The A is for arrest, to arrest the gang leaders who are preying on our children. The F is for force, to create a multi-jurisdictional strike force to go after gun traffickers and illegal guns. And the E is for empowerment, to empower and invest in community policing and have presence in our neighborhoods, at gas stations, at restaurants and bars, and give incentives to police and firefighters to live in this great city. As mayor, I will restore the trust between our citizens and our police. These circumstances demand bold leadership, visionary leadership, fresh, not old leadership. It is important that we need to move forward and not go backwards in this city. Please read up on my plan in safestreetsatlanta.com. We can only do it with a smarter approach that tackles the root causes of crime and generational poverty. That's the approach of the future. We can't go back to the old ways. We will put an end to this crime wave, and we will make sure we restore this city so that it can be the city that we all dream of, a safe city with a great quality of life for everyone. As mayor, we'll work on it every day until we get it done. And let me say just one more thing. This isn't just any other election. This election is about the soul of Atlanta. We're going to move forward to peace, production, and prosperity. We will not slip back into despair, depression, destruction, and corruption. This campaign is about the future of our city, a future that we will build together. This is my pledge. This is my promise. This is my commitment to you. Even in the rain, we are committed to doing this all together. We are committed to doing this. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Atlanta. I need your vote to become the 61st mayor of the city of Atlanta. Let's go, Atlanta.